Here we got the cab opened up, just power washed inside here about an hour ago, and you can see it's fairly cleaned up now. All the hoses going to the dry motors. There's a hose on this side that's a little bit frayed. I got a picture of that. Right in here, everything's wet with water now, but right here in this spot was damp with oil. Never did see a drip or anything like that, but it's really the only place that actually showed a lot of dampness. You see, this is the right side track, and pretty sure these tracks are relatively new. I'd say fairly new. You can see these tags are still there. I mean, there's a few hours on them, but not bad at all. This is the where the wheel motor hoses go in. You can see right there that the hose that frayed a little bit. Again, it is a little bit wet with water. It wasn't wet with oil. All of the wheels are good and tight. Their bearings seem good. I had it up in the air. And the left side track here, probably, you know, being a 2016, it's got a lot of hours on it, but the most disappointing thing is the paint that's peeled off, which I guess I don't know if that's normal or not. Here it's, you can see surface rust and all that, so it's, the climate it was in was fairly harsh. Most of the dirt inside that I shoveled out in here was all powdery, dusty dirt. There wasn't any wetness in there. I mean, there's wetness now because I washed it, but yeah, it was all just kind of dusty, powdery dirt. So I didn't wash the back. This is the back side of the cab here where the computers hang. I didn't want to get that wet. Everything looks fairly good though. Yeah, as I mentioned, this has got a lot of concrete splatters all over the front of it. I can't imagine what the driver looked like after this operation, but and then that seat there, we're gonna change that bottom once we get that. I was able to kind of clean up the ceiling and everything, so that looks pretty good. We'll get inside here. Yeah. Switches, a little handy pocket. The mirror is broken out, so we should get a new mirror for that. 15 hours. Now this shows a secondary alert, and I'm not sure. There are these wires down here that are broken off, and I was told they are supposed to go to a bucket sensor, bucket position sensor, and apparently when those wires break off like that, it causes a secondary alert, which is when that exclamation flashes yellow. Okay, first we gotta do the code here. In there you can see the hydraulic oil level indicator, and it was low a little bit, and I added some to it. Over here we got the engine compartment. I got the arms raised a little bit, so this doesn't go up all the way, but at the moment everything's a little bit wet and shiny here because I just rinsed it off. I didn't get too crazy because I don't like spraying electronic parts down, but can see the engine model and all that kind of stuff. It's got emissions control. It just did a burn off yesterday while I was using it. It goes into high revolutions and burns off all the contaminants or whatever. But that's that. All looks pretty good. It was last service, looks to be like October of 2022, so about a year ago. I don't know how many hours. I don't see anywhere where it says how many hours it was. This is the bucket I'm telling you about, how beat up and bad it is. It's got a double layer to it. You can see the inside is still solid. But the outer is definitely seeing better days. I was picking up a bunch of nasty rock with it the other day and it held up fine, but again, it's oh yeah, no, this bucket's had it. I mean, you can still use it, but you may even be able to weld it up some. But you can see that's actually daylight through there and there, and then up in the corner there, it's daylight through there. So pretty bad shape for a bucket. This headlight, the bulb must be dead. It wasn't turning on. That one there was good. The tail lights I think work good, so